Belle Tress just released the International City Collection. There are 12 styles in this collection. Today I have 6 of them in 6 different colors. I'd like to thank Frannie's Hair for providing these 6 styles for me so I could review them for all of you. The links will be listed down below for you in the description box. In the International City Collection, the cap is going to be exactly the same as we see on all the other city collections, New York, California, British, and on and on. And this one was just launched just recently, just a few weeks ago. And I am very fortunate that Frannie sent me the 6 styles so I could show you all. I think that I have one that didn't arrive. I don't know what happened to it, but it wasn't in the shipment. Anyway, I've got the 6. I'm going to start out with the one that I'm wearing. This is Miami in the color Milkshake Blonde. Miami has a center part and it has an extended lace front. Heat-friendly fibers as with all Belle Tress styles, and we have a light density and no permatease. This is a really cute style. It's a layered bob. You could wear it with the bangs. You can wear it, let me get my mirror. You could wear it side swept a little bit off the face if that's what you like to do. I'll show you. I have it pushed back because the bangs are 3 inches and my forehead is 2.5 inches, so I do have the lace front. I do have it pushed back a little. Let me put it where it goes so you can see the lace. As always, Belle Tress does a beautiful, beautiful job on their lace fronts. I didn't think I was going to like this style, but I think it is really cute. If you like styles such as Austin or Madison, one of those styles, Morning Storm, but you want, Morning Storm has a bang, and I believe that one is discontinued. But if you like other styles from the City Collection, like such as Austin or Madison or Newport, and you just wanted a bang and you didn't want to go through the cutting of the bang, I think that Miami is a great one to start with. I do have 3. My first 3 that I'm going to show you do have bangs already cut in. All I did to this was give it a shake. I just took my water bottle, sprayed a little bit of water to it. Just a really cute summer style, I think. And if you want to tuck it, you can tuck it. So pretty. So, so pretty. This one is in the color Milkshake Blonde. This is a cool blonde. We have a light ash blonde with a hint of platinum. And we have a medium brown root that kind of transitions into a sandy blonde just to give it some dimension. It's a really, really pretty blonde if you like cool blondes. This is Amsterdam in the color Macadamia Latte. Also with the bang, also with an extended lace front, no permatease, and a light density. If you want to tuck it, you can certainly tuck Amsterdam. And I think I have it placed incorrectly. Let's move it over a little bit. And if you're familiar with Belle Tress, so far these fit exactly like all the others in the City Collection. They do fit on the larger end of average. See, you can tuck it very, very easily because of the low density. And because we have that extended lace front, we can certainly wear it off the face. You could just scoop it over a little bit. If you like styles from Raquel Welch, such as Cruise Control or Straight to Camera, one of those styles, the Destiny from the Cafe Collection, this is very, very similar, even though it does have some layers that we didn't see on Destiny and we don't see on the others from Raquel Welch. We can certainly smooth it out because these are heat-friendly fibers. So if you wanted to just smooth it out, you can do that. If you want to add a little bit of styling cream, you could make the texture a little bit more visible. Right? You can wear it off to the side, or you could wear it with a bang. Once again, I pushed it back. The bang on Amsterdam is 4 inches, and this style is just a little bit longer than Miami that I just showed you. It only weighs 3.9 ounces, and I think, let's see, and Miami weighed 3.3 ounces, and I think it has to do because this is a little bit longer style. And if these styles remind you of any styles that I'm not mentioning, please leave it down in the comments because I'm sure others will want to know. The color, Macadamia Latte. This is a warm color. We have a blend of a light and a medium brown, and we have golden blonde, honey blonde highlights running through. But it appears more like a blend, not so much as so highlighted, if you will. That's the way I'm looking at it, but you tell me. And we have if you want to wear it tucked, wear it off to the side. You could do a lot with this style. Wear it off the face. You can make it look totally different. Want to wear it with a headband. This is Sydney in the color Buttered Toast R. Sydney is giving me an impression like an overgrown Jones from Aesthetica or Broadway from Belle Tress. It also appears very close to Granada and Birmingham, also from Belle Tress. I feel the curl pattern is different. These are a little bit looser waves. Once again, we have a center part, an extended lace front. The bang on Sydney is pretty long. It's 4 inches. As I mentioned earlier, my forehead is only 2.5 inches. Therefore, it's pretty long on me, and I have it pushed back. But I'll show you. So we do have a beautiful lace front, which I find to be the case with all Belle Tress. Because it's 4 inches, if you prefer to wear it slightly off to the side, or you want to steam it and push it back, you can do that. But for those of you that prefer bangs, which I know many of you do, I think this is a great style. And if you have a forehead such as mine, you could just either cinch it, push it back a little bit, or trim the bang, whichever is your preference. Sydney, just as the others, it has no permatease and a low density. Sydney weighs 4.3 ounces, and we have sides between, it's very layered, very choppy layers. The sides are between 7 and 14 inches. This is also similar, but a little bit longer than Holly from John Renault, right along the same lines. If you want to wear it tucked, you can certainly wear it tucked because of the low density on it. The color Buttered Toast R. This is a cool brunette, a cool highlighted brunette. The base on Buttered Toast is an ashy brown, and the highlights are a cool blonde. Some ladies see this as a gray. I don't see it so much as a gray than I do as a cool blonde, but it's definitely cool. If you prefer a warmer color, then Macadamia Latte will be you probably like it better. If you love cool colors, you want a cool brunette, Buttered Toast R. This is Seoul in Triple Chocolate R. This is a short bob. It's very similar to Santa Monica, also from the City Collection. The difference is that Santa Monica has a blunt cut, while on Seoul we have more of a bob style. So if you like something maybe a little bit longer than Santa Monica, or you don't care too much for the blunt cut, then Seoul would probably be one that you would like. Other similar styles from Belle Tress are Lady Latte from the Cafe collection, Paige, Santa Monica. Those are the ones that it appears to be the closest to. But once again, you let me know down in the comments. Right. Seoul has a left part, no permatease, and a low density. Seoul weighs only 3.2 ounces. Very light if you want to wear it. Tucked behind the ear, you just want a simple, classic, shorter bob. I think that Seoul will definitely fit the bill for that. This front side right here is probably about 8 inches. My face from hairline to chin is 7 3/4, and my neck is 5 inches. And that way you could kind of gauge on how it may fall on you. Wigs tend to appear shorter on me than on let's say maybe on the model or on some other. So check your measurements, because it may appear either longer or shorter on you depending on your measurements. And my face is also wide, so it also contributes to the wigs appearing shorter on me. The color Triple Chocolate are, we have the darkest brown here, and there are hints of cinnamon running through. Very subtle, just hints of it. And I think they do this in order to provide a little bit of dimension. Otherwise, it's just going to be a flat color. Really pretty, rich brown. And I would say this is a warm brunette. We do have, even though it's a very dark color, we have an exceptional lace front, as Belle Tress is great with their lace front, even on darker colors. We're always going to have a little bit of knotting on these darker colors, but they're not as obvious as I've seen on some other brands. I think I forgot to mention that it's also similar to Beckham. From the Icons collection. So if you like Beckham, you don't, which is a higher price point because it has a partially hand-tied cap, you may want to take a look at Seoul. This is Vancouver in the color dark brown plus HL. Vancouver has a left part and extended lace front, also light density or low density, and no permatease. Vancouver is very similar to Modena, also from the City collection. The difference is going to be that on Modena we have a center part, and on Vancouver we have a left part. So those of you that don't care for a center part, then I think the best option would then be Vancouver. They're about the same length, very similar curl patterns, and of course the same colors, because all the colors that are available for this collection are the same that are available across the board for all the City collections. We have tousled waves, very loose waves, an extended lace front, Vancouver weighs under 4 ounces, so you know you have a light piece here. We also have layers here on Vancouver. They're between 7.5 and 12 inches. Lots of layering here. And this side bang is about 7 inches right here. So if you wanted to trim it, you can certainly do that. If you like a bang, then it's better to go with Sydney. But if you just want a longer front framing layers, if you will, then I think that Vancouver would be the one to go with. This one is in the color dark brown plus HL. We don't have a root on dark brown plus HL. What we do have is a dark brown base, very dark brown base. I believe there's some 2 and 4 in this blend. And we have chunky highlights. The chunky highlights are light auburn. and some strawberry. This is a warm color. If you don't care for chunky highlights, then this color may not be one for you to go with. If you want a non-rooted, warm, highlighted color, then perhaps Mocha Maple Brown. This is Dubai in the color Coolest Ash Brown R. Dubai has a center part, an extended lace front, no permatease, and I would say the density is just either average or slightly lower. It weighs 4 ounces. If you like styles like On Point from Raquel Welch, but you just want something a little bit lighter as far as density is concerned, you don't want any permatease whatsoever, you would probably love Dubai because it is angled. We have longer pieces here at the sides, right at the front, but it's a natural angle. It's not such a drastic angle as we find, for example, on Taylor from Norrigo, which is very short in the back and very dramatic towards the front, very long. But on Dubai, as we find on Point, we're going to have a very gradual kind of an angle. We don't have too many layers here. We have some, but not too much. They're between 10 inches and 14 and a half inches. And the nape is between 2 and 4 inches. I did feel that it flopped a little bit, but just with some water, I mean, I could always train it with some heat, but it wasn't anything unmanageable. I mean, I just took these out of the box. And it, it's just take it and twist it, and you could train it that way. All right. And someone is going to ask me, well, can I move that part over? Well, let's find out. Yeah, you can move it slightly off center, not totally to the left or to the right, but you can certainly move it over slightly off center, either to the right or to the left of it. Personally, I like center parts, so I'm going to put it back where it goes. I'll show you the lace front on Coolest Ash Brown R. I have a 21.5-inch circumference, and with all of these styles, I cinched it in all the way to the center. The color Coolest Ash Brown, this is exactly what the name implies. This is an ashy brown, but we have some very subtle, just hints of a dark blonde. And the reason they do this, as they did with the triple chocolate, while triple chocolate is warm, but they added those hints of cinnamon, it's because otherwise the color would appear flat. And this way it has some dimension. In the case of Coolest Ash Brown, the hints are going to be a dark blonde. You really can't see them too much inside, and even if you don't care for highlights, I think that they are done so beautifully that it just gives it what the color needs. Very, very subtle. And it also allows the application of a little bit of the lighter fibers to the lace front. Overall, I think it's really pretty. I think this is my favorite out of all of them, but nobody asked for my opinion. Let me know if you have a favorite from these 6, and if you think that any of these appear to be close to another style from another brand or from one of the other collections from Belle Tress, let me know. Leave it down in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Thanks, everyone. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye.